Holy moly, guacamole. Ladies and gentlemen, some of y'all gonna understand this example. Some of y'all may get it, some of y'all may not. But as you all know, this Saturday, March 1st, Brooklyn, New York, Barclay Center, New York City, my city. Gervonta Tang Davis is stepping back in the ring versus Lamont Cucaracha. Now, they have put Gervonta Tang Davis on the pound-for-pound list in Ring Magazine. There's people out there that are fans of Gervonta Tang Davis, and there's other people out there that be like, you know what, Gervonta Tang Davis is good, but he hasn't done things to be on the pound-for-pound list or labeled as the best lightweight or labeled as the best of anything. But let me tell you like this, Gervonta Tang Davis is one of the most special fighters that ever lived. Gervonta Tang Davis has passed the eye test like no other. Because, put it this way, Gervonta Tang Davis is special, but he didn't need to do something special to be special. Gervonta Tang Davis is the top dog. He didn't need to beat the top dog to be the top dog. Gervonta Tang Davis is the best. He didn't need to be the best to beat the best. And all legendary fighters in the history of the sport of boxing had to do just that. Had to beat the best to be the best. Had to be the top dog to be the top dog. Or went through that division, right? Beat the best in that division. But Gervonta Tang Davis don't need to do none of that because Gervonta Tang Davis, the eye test, the way that he performed, you know what I'm saying? Captivate the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fan, that he don't even need to fight the likes of Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, nothing like that, to be the best. Lomachenko, it is what it is, folks. It is, I know, look, take it easy, relax, listen to me right quick, all right? I'm gonna give you an example of why people say, but Gervonta Tang Davis didn't beat the best to be the best. Let me give you an example. Fellas, listen up, fellas. And for the ladies that's listening on, you could give this example vice versa, right? All right, fellas. There's a contest, right? You're gonna have five contestants that's going to peel your banana. La mamada, you understand? And you're going to tell the world who was the best to peel the banana. You know what I'm saying? Peel the banana, play with the marbles, all that. Y'all already know this. You already know the lady in your life that slobbed it down better than everybody. You're never gonna forget about that. But there's a contest. Okay, so then here is banana peeler number 1. She does her thing. Come, toda esa vaina, sucia. Anyway. Peeler number 2, she does her thing. Peeler number 3. Peeler number 4, man, the teeth, bitch, stop. Peeler number 5. She ain't do nothing. She just went into the room with you and she just looking at you, staring at you like this. Like, what am I supposed to do? All right. So then you say, does it make sense? That when they say, so, who was the best banana peeler? Would you say banana peeler number 5? The one that didn't do nothing? And you be like, no. Peeler number 5 was the best. Peeler number 5 was the best. And everybody was like, and there's people that's confused. How is peeler number 5 the best? Banana peeler number 5 is the best. How? If she ain't even do nothing to you and stuff like that, how she's the best? How she's the best? No. What about that one that you just said that was slobbing it down, holding the marbles and stuff like that? You caught the Holy Spirit. What about her? No. Peeler number 5. Banana peeler number 5 is the best. Does that make sense? Ladies and gentlemen, does that make sense? I know it's a triple X an example, but I want the fellas to understand, so you can understand. See, Gervonta Tang Davis, he may look good, just like one of the 5 chicks and stuff like that. He may look good, right? But he hasn't done more than the other guys in the sport of boxing. He did more than Ryan Garcia. All right, now take the banana peel out your mind. Now we're back to the boxing examples. You know what I'm saying? Because I want you to talk. I don't want to talk about the fellas. You'd be like, "Are we still talking about?" Then you trying to say that Gervonta Tang Davis is the banana peeler? I don't want to think about that. And then I mentioned Devin Haney. I don't like this example, man. Get your head out the gutter. I'm talking about. I gave y'all the example already. All right, now we're back into. Okay, so so the thing is, Gervonta Tang Davis is an explosive talent. We could see that Gervonta Tang Davis could be the best. We could see it. We could see that the way that he throws some punches, his athleticism, his twitch muscles, actually smarter than the ring. Could fight on the outside as well. Now a lot of people was talking about, well, Shakur Stevenson could fight better on the outside. Let me say it like this. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson, but Gervonta Tang Davis has the tools and the skills to beat you on the inside and outside. But Gervonta Tang Davis don't have to. You know why? Because the pundits and the writers, those who got the power of the pen, like the panelists of the Ring magazine, has Gervonta Tang Davis on the pound for pound list. They don't even got Teofimo Lopez, the two-time lineal champion. You tell me in the history of the sport of boxing that you got a two-division lineal champion and is on the pound for pound list. You can Google that. Google all the pound for pound list. What about Shakur Stevenson, the 3-division world champion, super featherweight, unified champion, lineal champion as well, is not on the pound for pound list? Why is this serious? Why is this serious? Because people are going to be like, well, but punch, but all these pound for pounds, that's just opinionated. Well, it's opinionated by those who got the power of the pen, because that panelist, the same panelist that creates the pound for pound in the Ring magazine, are the same people that got the power of the pen to put guys into the Hall of Fame. They got the voting rights. We don't got the voting rights. I could create my own pound for pound list and stuff like that. I could tell you who's the top 10, but I don't got no voting rights. They do. So yes, their pound for pound list is credible and should be taken serious. Now, the reason why Gervonta Tang Davis is not doing what you want him to do is because Gervonta Tang Davis is already in a position in which he don't have to dare to be great, because he's already greater. It is what it is. Again, he's on the pound for pound list. He didn't need to do anything to be in the pound for pound list compared to the guys that's already been on that is currently on the pound for pound list, right? Alexander Usyk, two-division undisputed world champion, right? Terrence Bud Crawford, 4-division world champion, 2-division undisputed, right? Canelo Alvarez, 4-division, 1-division undisputed. You got Naoya Inoue, you got Beterbiev, you got Bivol, you got Bam Rodriguez on the pound for pound list. You know what I'm saying? Yuto Nakatani on the pound for pound list, right? They don't got Teofimo Lopez, they don't got Shakur Stevenson, right? And then you got Gervonta Tang Davis, we don't even know really how he got the belt in 135 pound division, right? What's his best win? Yeah, at the end of the day, he passes the eye test. At the end of the day, he passed the eye test to the point where he don't even need to fight one of these guys to be better than all these guys. And add to that is that Gervonta Tang Davis is probably outside of Canelo Alvarez is the cash cow of the sport of boxing in North America. So he got the fans, he sells seats, he put butts in the seats, he's box office, he's entertaining, he's consistent with his performances, and he got the pundits on his side. So he got the fans and the pundits on his side. Now you tell me, as a businessman, if you are in the business of Gervonta Tang Davis, you know, you would invest in Gervonta Tang Davis, why would you have to risk it? Gervonta Tang Davis don't need to prove nothing to nobody to be great, because he's the top dog, he's better than everybody else, he gains more than everybody else, and he got the fans behind him. Now you tell me, who is going to shame Gervonta Tang Davis? No. The only way that you could shame people to have Gervonta Tang Davis fight one of these guys that we have matched him up with as a potential fight is that those other fighters need to outperform Gervonta Tang Davis, in which they don't. Well, there's going to be people out there that be like, yo, but Tang is not facing the level of competition that these guys has facing. Wrong, in a sense is, not totally wrong. What I mean is, let's say, for example, Shakur Stevenson versus Artem and Edo de los Santos, massive favorite. But you go a whole 12 rounds with these guys. I'm not going to say that everybody got to be a knockout artist, but when there are levels below you, you expect the knockout, just like Shakur Stevenson did in his last outing. You expect that from it because you're so level. Your level is so high that you should pick them apart and take them out of there. Teofimo Lopez versus Jermaine Ortiz and Jack Catterall. Nobody knew who Jack Catterall was. Yeah, he won every round, but he didn't make a type of statement to outperform the likes of Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting guys like Frank Martin that's probably in the same level as Steve Claggett and Jermaine Ortiz or stuff like that. But guess what? Gervonta Tank Davis takes him out. Hector Luis Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis takes him out. You know what I'm saying? Rolly Romero, Gervonta Tank Davis takes him out. Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis take him out. Now, there's going to be people that be like, but you got to understand that these guys, he's pulling these guys from 130 and up. The guys at 130 is actually bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis. You can't deny it. I've seen Gervonta Tank Davis in person. This guy is a tiny man with a freakish power, and that's what it is. Gervonta Tank Davis packs a punch to the point that you think that he's this tall, big guy. Even when he bringing these guys up from 130, he's still the smaller guy. Naturally, walking around weight, he's still the smaller guy. He just fighting in a comfortable weight, you know, that he just wants to be at. Hector Luis Garcia, Frank Martin, who has fought in the 140-pound division his whole career, not most of his career in the amateurs and stuff like that. All these guys is bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis. So there is, you know, I understand the what you call it, the man catch weight in the rehydration clause. At the end of the day, nobody's outperforming Gervonta Tank Davis within his contemporaries, within his division. Nobody. They had some better wings. Teofimo Lopez had the best win. Now, let me tell you like this. If the fight is at 140-pound division, Teofimo Lopez versus Gervonta Tang Davis is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. I'm talking about speed, power, athleticism, twitch muscle, you know, everything. I think that the only one that could match the athleticism and the twitch muscle with skills and power, that could fight on the outside and could fight on the inside. We've seen Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying, cover the ground versus Vasily Lomachenko, you know, paralyzed them for the first 7 rounds, and we seen them fight on the back foot, counter off the back foot versus Josh Taylor, who was the undisputed at the time. He never vacated the belt, but still hasn't convinced that he's better, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But the masses is that they are invested, and the expectation that Gervonta Tang Davis gives them, they get the money's worth. They feel like Gervonta Tang Davis is going to execute entertainment and knockouts. And the way that he does it looks extremely special. And I believe that he's special. I've been following Gervonta Tang Davis since the amateurs. I believe that this guy is highly special. I wish that he could fight the guys that we've been wanting him to fight. But he already has captivated the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans and pundits to the point where he doesn't need to. Because if you match him up with everybody right now, and I say, who wins, Tank or Shakur? You pick Tank. Tank or Keyshawn? You say Tank. Tank or Lomachenko right now? Tank. Tank, probably in 140 versus anybody in 140, you would say Tank. I would say Teo at 140, but I bet most of you would even say Tank. And that's the reason why Gervonta Tang Davis doesn't need to risk it, because he's already in position not to risk it, in which every other great fighter needed to do what they needed to do to be in the position that they at. So Gervonta Tang Davis is a special fighter. Gervonta Tang Davis, I'm going to tell you like this, is the most special fighter in the history of the sport of boxing, because each and every legendary great fighter had to prove that they're legendary, had to prove that they're special, had to prove they're the top dog, and had to prove they're the best, except for Gervonta Tang Davis.